Welcome back to another day on the blossoming island of Petalsoft, my flower-obsessed playthrough of Animal Crossing New Horizons. We are now on day 10 of the island. We have welcomed 5 villagers, 2 shops, and resident services is shut down today for renovations. As usual, we'll start by picking out our outfit of the day. Gonna keep it casual today, I think. Got this simple 8-ball tee and our trusty bandana. I'm not sure what to call this look, so y'all help me out in the comments. Name this outfit, please. Next, we say hey to the neighbors. It looks like Puddles is already super excited to see us. Oh, a cone. Perfect for this island, Puddles. Questionable taste, girl, but we'll take it. Looks like Clyde is home, so we'll pop in to say hey. He is busy at his DIY table. Let's see what we can learn today. A matryoshka. Cool. Man, our villagers are really not helping out our furniture grind today, I must say. No one else is home, so hopefully we'll see them out and about. One of the good things about not upgrading our museum is that we never have to worry about trying to find a villager in there. I need to harvest these bells and plant a money tree, but I'm just gonna drop the bells here and do this later for reasons, I guess. Does anybody else do this? You have a very simple task in front of you, be it in a video game or, in real life, and you simply can't. Like, you just can't. It would be so easy, you're right here, you can just do it, but no, we'll do it later for reasons. Okay, and here's Chevra. She's going to make the most of today, and you know what? We should all follow her example. Let's check out what's in the shop today. We've got the Pro Recorder. Not too exciting, but I dig the incense burner. And the ironing board is super cute. You know I'm a sucker for the laundry items. And I do like the retro stereo, although I'm not sure where we'll use it. And as always, we'll buy 5,000 wallpapers that we'll never use and call it a day. We did finally open the clothing store yesterday, so we shall hit them up next. We can get these strappy shoes, I think, and let's see what's in the fitting room. Do we need an apron? That might be a reasonable look for gardening. Or we've got this professional looking little vest. If we pair it with this skirt, we actually get a cute little schoolgirl look. I don't know if we'll ever actually have a reason to rock this look, but I am notorious in all games for stocking up on items I don't need, so take my bells, Mabel. We can't visit resident services today, so we're just going to go straight to the flower farm. Get your hybrid bingo cards ready. I do see another pink windflower sprouting. We love to see that. Love those. This is an extra yellow hyacinth that we don't really need. Oh my god, let's freaking go. It's a purple rose, y'all. These are kind of hard to grow, and I really like the way they look, not to mention the fact that we need them in the tedious process of getting the blue rose. So that is good news for us. Check this out. This is another huge win for us. We have a hybrid yellow mum, which we need to eventually get the green mum, one of my favorites. And of course, my pockets are full. I'm just going to drop something random because this matter needs my immediate attention. We are going to plant this yellow hybrid in this empty section here where we want our green mums to grow. Get those bingo cards out again because we've got another new hybrid today. It's the pink lily. I honestly have a hard time decorating with the lilies. They're not my favorite flower type, but that's just going to have to be another flower decorating challenge that we embrace on this island. I do think I need to go ahead and set up a new section in the flower farm. We are also going to be breeding purple windflowers eventually, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this section here for that, and we're going to move our pink windflowers here for now. Now I need to get rid of all the not hybrids that have grown, but of course I'm running around with full pockets like a fool, so it's going to be a little cumbersome, but it does look like that's all our hybrids for today. And now let's see what other business we can take care of on the island today. This rock next to the plaza is super convenient, so we'll get some resources here. And I think I need to go ahead and craft some more tools. Even though we picked up a set of golden tools from a treasure island in our starter kit, we've been doing so much work on this island that we are already burning through them, so we need some more. Our house storage is full again, so we're just gonna plop all our stuff here on the dirt, truly pro strat right here. Oh, and I need to plant that bells tree I put off earlier, but first let's talk to Chevra. She is giving us a soup kettle. That is so quaint and so Chevra, honestly. She looks like the kind of sweetie pie that wants to make sure you always have hot soup. Thank you for your service, Chevra. So I think you know the game by now. After we hit all of our highlights for the day, I really just focus on Nook Miles and resource grinding, which I've been mostly keeping off camera because it's not the most exciting stuff. But let me know if you feel differently, or if there's a demand for more ambling long play content. I can definitely keep that in mind for future episodes in the series. But here today, I'll show you a little bit of my sort of chaotic running around the island. I feel like maybe I'm not showing off, the rest of the island because it's so wild and untamed. But I think it's an important part of the process to see that too, to see the wild and, see how it all comes together eventually to be an island. And I'd also like to maybe talk about some mindfulness topics that have been on my mind as I've been working on the island. It's easy with a new island to obsess over the planning, and sure, that is a lot of the fun, but it also encourages the kind of thinking where you're always living 10 steps ahead. You get obsessed with wanting to bask in the finished product for something you haven't even made yet, instead of appreciating what's in front of you. So this is kind of my mantra for today and this week, which is simply savor the process. I actually have a lot of affirmations written around my craft room, and one of them is in fact savor the process. I work on a lot of cosplays, and obviously when you get an idea for a new cosplay, you're just so excited for that moment when it's finished and you just want to be in it already. And so I have to remind myself that, that's not the only reason I do it. I should also savor the process. I should enjoy the little steps along the way that make it a worthy hobby. And I definitely want to apply this to Petalsoft as well. Now, this episode was delayed a lot just because I got super busy with a cosplay commission and other real-world responsibilities. So since I'm a little behind, and since the last episodes have been a little disappointingly short, I thought, why not go ahead and make this a slightly longer episode, and we're gonna move on to the next day. Okay, now I did have a little bit of an oopsie with time travel, and I skipped ahead 2 days. So let's just assume that the day I skipped over was spent welcoming Isabel to the island and showing her around before her first day at her new job at the upgraded resident services. Here she is reading the announcements and wishing us a Petalsoft weekend, which is just too cute. Okay, now at our house, we are getting a phone call from Tom Nook. Oh, okay, he wants us to meet him at the airport. And it looks like this is where we get to meet Lottie of Happy Home Paradise. Okay, so she's gonna offer us a job. And of course, Tom Nook is going to recommend us so we can help her with her vacation home decorating business. I wasn't originally going to do HHP for this island, so that's why I was very picky about the color scheme of my villagers' houses before inviting them to the island. But now that I'm actually seeing Lottie and kind of getting the hype again for the content in the DLC, I might be a little enticed. We may work that into this playthrough. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. I'm curious how many people enjoy replaying the DLC when they start a new island. Like, I know lots of people will speedrun it just for the decorating perks, but how much do you actually get out of replaying it? I do wonder. But anyway, here's the outfit for the day. Gotta pick out something that fits the vibe of our rainy Saturday here on Petalsoft. We don't have a ton of rain gear, but I'm feeling these vibrant, cool tones with the loud yellow jacket. I love this leather yellow jacket item. This might be kind of a deep cut, but it very much reminds me of the leather jacket in the opening of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie from 1993, a jacket I have long coveted for my actual life. I am so grateful for this rain. It is such good news for our thirsty little hybrid flower farm. We've got some inventory management to do in our lovely backyard junk pile back here. Man, my actual HOA would lose it if this were the state of my backyard. I spy Chevra out for a walk on this rainy day, and her umbrella is just so cute, and it's so her. Oh no, she left out her laundry and then it started raining. I am so sorry, girl. And here's Puddles, no umbrella needed because she is a fierce frog queen. Hey cutie. Let's see what this balloon is. Oh yes, a beach towel, love it. And we can plant ourselves a bell tree as well. I've started trying to centralize the bell trees all in one spot back here. I don't think I'll do it on this island, but on my first island, I was so pleased with myself for making a little bank build. And then the back of the bank where the vault would be was just all of my money trees. Okay, let's focus on business. Off to resident services, which is now upgraded and thriving. We've got Tom handling construction on his side and Isabel handling community gossip and judgment, I guess. We can get some new Nook Mile redemptions at the Nook Mile stop, which is also great. Our island is growing, y'all. Now it's time to really get serious about pushing for that 3-star evaluation. So let's check in with Tom Nook to see what we need to do next to move the island forward. To think that we started with a deserted island. I want to do something grand to celebrate, alright, okay. Got your attention, huh? Our goal is to have the incredibly popular musician KK Slider come and put on a show here on Petalsoft. Okay guys, so this is where it begins. The hunt for KK begins. So excited. Next, let's check in with our boys at Nook's Cranny. We have some cutish items today, it looks like. I love the go board item especially. I really like having little activities for my villagers around the island. Next on our daily errands, we have to pop into Abel's. We must continue our relentless wooing of Sable. She plays it close to the vest, and I love that for her. No shame in guarding your boundaries, my textile queen. Let's say hi to Clyde as well. He is so stinking cute. I think we'll pick up these white sneakers. Yeah, we could use a new pair of shoes. Our shoe game is lacking. And now let's see what villagers are home. Let's check on all our new friends. This is Chevra's house. She made it home safely from her walk, I see. I heard that Quinn isn't feeling great. If you could spare the time to check on her. Oh no, sweet Quinn is sick. I love that Chevra is so concerned about her. We need to start working out lore for our villagers, and I definitely see Chevra as someone whose love language is pampering and caring for others. I see her hosting Sunday brunch and being a really attentive hostess, you know? Now we just saw Clyde at the tailor's shop, but he's home now too. What is he getting into? Oh, a hot cup of tea on a rainy day. You've got the right idea, bud. Let's give him a gift. We gotta earn Clyde's friendship, okay? I definitely see him already as kind of our resident cool guy. Just a laid-back hipster that's really into hiking and organic food and vinyl records. I'm gonna start building a vision board for all of my villagers, just with keywords and images that I start associating with them from our early island interactions together. And from there we can build their lore, you know? As always, if you guys have any ideas for the villagers and their backstories, absolutely drop it in the comments. I think collaborative storytelling is just too fun. But let's see who else we can visit. Now Teddy is home, so we'll pop in. And sure enough, he is the villager that's going to teach us our DIY today. But he was our starter jock, and I don't really intend for him to stay, so I haven't given much consideration to his backstory. But he has been here from the start and given us a lot of helpful items, so maybe we should at least think of a little lore for him. Like whenever he asks to move, we will let him go, but maybe we could write a cute mini story for why he's leaving and where he's going. I definitely don't wish him any ill will. There's no bad blood here. He's just not the right fit for Petalsoft. Next, of course, we have to visit Quinn because we heard that she was feeling under the weather, but first we've got to stop by the crafting station to make a little medicine for her. Okay, let's go take care of our sweet baby bestie Quinn. She says, "It's nothing. I'm gonna be back on my feet in no time." That is so Quinn. She is a tough girly with big plans, so she's not trying to let some cold get in the way of everything she wants to accomplish on her Saturday. This is a girl who works hard, but also plays hard. Like Chevra hosts the brunches and makes people feel cared for, but Quinn is the one organizing activities and being a leader. I can see her organizing like a bowling league or a book club and being the person who sends reminder texts and just kind of keeps the gang together and on point. Before we do anything else, I'm going to continue to be that chaotic neighbor and just kind of clean out my pockets by dumping everything in my backyard, so, you know, bear with me. And of course it is a new day, we time traveled, so we get to check the flowers again. Right off the bat, I spot an orange Cosmo, hi cutie. And we can clean up and toss the flowers that aren't hybrids, and we don't have to water them today, obviously, because of this charming little rainstorm. It warms my heart to see our farm soaking up all this rain. Oh yay, we have a new hybrid, everyone. It is a pink rose. You know I love my pink hybrids. Roses can be hard to decorate with sometimes, but I definitely would like a dedicated rose garden for this particular island, obviously. So mark your bingo cards if you had pink roses in a slot, and let's see what else has bloomed today. We do have another yellow hybrid. Great news, because that's one step closer to getting green mums, which I absolutely love the green mums, top tier flower for sure. And finally, yay, another brand new hybrid. It's the pink tulip. This is a really fun flower because all the other pink varieties are more of a pastel soft pink, and the tulip is the only one that gives you that rich, vibrant, hot pink. It pairs well with cool tones, and it's just really fun to sprinkle into a color palette. Okay, and just glancing at the last section of the farm, it looks like that is all the new hybrids we've gotten for today. Now we can run around, check our beaches for our DIY bottle. I think we'll do a little bit of fishing. There is something that I find so relaxing about fishing when it's raining in the game. Obviously, the cacophony of water sounds is very soothing to me. I'm totally a person who falls asleep listening to thunderstorm sounds. And I don't know, maybe it gives me a fun opportunity to roleplay someone who is rugged or something, because me, IRL, is not a person who enjoys fishing or being wet when I'm not swimming, but my resident representative character has that kind of grit and loves getting her hands dirty and taming the wilderness that will become our flower sanctuary. We could probably swim for some creatures too. This is another soothing activity for me. Again, a big part of it is the satisfying water noises, which I know you can't actually hear in the video, but you know. I prefer swimming for critters on sunny days though, and I think that's a reflection of my attitude towards swimming IRL, which is like, I love swimming, but it has to be sunny and scorching hot for me to jump in the water. I don't do like winter, fall, beach time. Swimming for me is summer. I simply cannot relate to folks who want to jump in the pool when it's only like 70 degrees. I can't handle that. I've lived my whole life in warmer climates, so yeah, I kind of prefer warm weather, especially for swimming. But I think that's enough yapping for me. This has been a really fun chapter of the series for me to edit. We got to explore 2 days on the island together, and I feel like I'm really getting to know the villagers and excited to continue building lore for them. I can't apologize enough for the delay on this video. If you haven't picked up on it, YouTube is very much something I've started doing just for fun, and unfortunately I had other obligations that kind of ate up my time for editing. If you're enjoying this content, I would be super grateful if you felt moved to like the video, and if you want to keep seeing how the island grows, be sure to subscribe. I have just fallen in love with the story of Petalsoft, and making these videos has been relaxing and healing for me in so many ways, so I'm hyped to have more chapters to roll out for you this month. We're gonna end this chapter with one of the cutest things, I think, which is seeing everybody come out for community stretching in their little rain outfits. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a peaceful beginning to their brand new week.